Brian, the digital number this quarter was huge, 100% growth year on year. You had a few initiatives, including that free delivery offering. You also had the lifestyle bowls this quarter. What do you think ultimately pushed the digital number over the edge and contributed to that 9.9% comp?
You know, if you've experienced our app, I think it's one of the best out there, and people just really love the experience of having that digital access. And, you know, when we layered on the opportunity to give people rewards, which is something people have been asking for a long time, I think it just really accelerated the experience for people and made people want to do it even more often. The other thing, too, is we've done a lot of things in the restaurant to make it easier. So we're putting in these digital make lines on our second line. And then obviously these mobile pickup shelves just make the process really frictionless. So it's a great experience. Hopefully you've tried it.
So, Brian, you just mentioned that loyalty and rewards program. You've already enrolled 3 million members. You just launched that last month. What are you learning about these customers, and how do you plan to continue to monetize them in the future?
Yeah, so it's really early, and we're really excited by the fact that we've got 3 million people already in the program. But what we have seen in some of our pilot tests is we can influence behaviors. And the thing that was really exciting is we saw a lot of light and lapsed users join the program, which is really exciting because obviously, you know, your heavy users and the folks that are already fans of your brand, you would assume they would participate. But what we really wanted to make sure is that this was something that would get people to engage at another level. And early days, we're seeing just that. So we're feeling really good about the program, and I think we'll just grow from here, which is really exciting.
So every company right now is really trying to get delivery right. You say it's the fastest growing part of your business. You have that in-app delivery with DoorDash, obviously working with third parties. Why is that the right blend for the company?
Yeah, look, people and our customers, they want access to Chipotle. And one of the key access points is they'd love to have delivery where they are. And you know, one of the things that works great for our business is that is a second line. And as a result, we have these mobile pickup shelves where these delivery drivers literally are able to walk in, grab the food, and go. And as part of this, we have a smart pickup time. So when people place their order, they say, you know what, I'd like this at noon from Chipotle. The delivery driver knows the food's going to be on the shelf at noon for them. And then they can buzz in, buzz out, and the next thing you know, they're bringing you Chipotle in probably less than 30 minutes. So it's a real win for everybody. And, you know, we're just wanting to meet the needs of our customers.
Yeah, that's unbelievable numbers, Brian, because I know someone who runs a small plate Mexican, I said, how can this guy do 1,300 stores he's doing it for? He's doing faster than we are. Brian, I need people to understand who you are, because I don't think people know. In February, you took this job. You were at the enemy. You were Darth Vader. You were Taco Bell. You were the 80 ingredients, none of which I can pronounce, in the burrito, and there are 8. How the heck did you mind meld? Yes, I'm giving you actually right now a Mr. Spock. Right? I mean, come on. How did you mind meld what you knew at Taco Bell with the culture, the, let's say, Woodstock-like culture, with the exception of Jack Hartung, always one of the most discerning CFOs? How did you meld those two and still come up with what is amazingly great-tasting food, and it's delivered and digitized in a way that I cannot believe in 13 months you did? How did you pull it off?
Well, you know, I appreciate the Spock reference. You know, look, it's one of these things that I was very fortunate. You know, I started my career at Procter & Gamble. One of the things I learned early on was you really have to understand the culture and how the business makes money and who are the people involved in, you know, selling your products or making your products. And that's really the approach I took when I came to Chipotle. I've always been a fan of the brand and the food, and when the opportunity presented itself, what I quickly realized is we have people that are just unbelievably passionate, Jim, about our purpose of food with integrity, cultivating a better world. And, you know, I think I mentioned this before, we were just on our back foot, and now we're back on our front foot. And we're talking about what makes Chipotle unique, which is this commitment to food with integrity, our commitment to giving people access to great tasting food. And it's just simply true. When you use real ingredients, fresh ingredients, classic cooking techniques in the restaurant, the food just tastes outstanding. And that's what our teams are doing in our restaurants every day. And we just reminded people that's why you love Chipotle. And giving people that visibility and that insight into the brand has really resonated. And then taking off the access, giving them more of it, has really been a powerful multiplier. And I think that's what you're seeing in the business. And it's fun to see this growth. It's fun to see this response. And the thing that I'm really excited about is we're just getting started with these strategies. But I'm very proud of the way we're executing against, operational excellence, digital excellence, and really communication excellence.
So, Brian, the stock obviously has been trading near its all-time highs, comps close to double digits in this past quarter. Do you believe the food safety issues that the brand had dealt with in the past are now behind you, and how are you continuing to ensure that?
Yeah, look, all brands and companies have challenges. I think we learn from those challenges, and the goal is to be better. I think we are a leader in, these spaces around food safety. And as a result, I think our restaurants are better than ever, and our employees are engaged in this space better than ever. But it's going to be relentless. We always want to improve. And I think as long as we have that mentality, which is built into our culture, one of the key values that we've rolled out to Jim's question earlier around the culture is, the line is the moment of truth. And I mean that in both ways, because the digital line, as well as when you come into our restaurant and see our consumer-facing line, that is really our moment. If the food looks great, our team members are engaged, they get you through there quickly, they get you in order accurately, people are delighted, and that's how we continue to get people engaged and excited about what's possible. And then, the other key value we have, too, is teach and taste the details. And these cultural values are what really, I think, makes Chipotle a special brand. And we fundamentally believe that this movement around real food is the real thing. And that's what we're going to stay after because it's what makes Chipotle unique. And hopefully we can change the food industry for the better against this approach.
Well, Brian Niccol, we appreciate you taking some time with us this morning. Thank you.